Hey guys, so you're welcome to my channel. So I'm gonna show you guys a practical demonstration on how you can apply for the recognition of your high school certificate if you want to apply for a bachelor's degree program at the University of Luxembourg. So if you are a third country national and you obtained your certificate, high school certificate outside Luxembourg, and then you want to apply for bachelor's degree program at the University of Luxembourg, you must first apply for the recognition, the so-called equivalence of your high school certificate. This is a mandatory requirement for you to be eligible to apply for bachelor's degree programs at the University of Luxembourg. Now, how do you proceed? This page is the official page that has all the information on how you can make this application. And then I would advise you to read it more in details. I'm gonna drop the link to this specific page below this video so you can go back and take your time to read every single thing there. I'm gonna show you just a summary of some of the important things you have to pay attention to while making your application. So how do you proceed? You can make your application in three ways. The first is by email, as you can see, to this email reconnaissance at men.lu. Make sure your files are all in PDF format. Or you can do that by post to the Department for the Recognition of Diplomas of the Ministry of Education, Children and Youth. Or you can also do that via online form. Just click here. As you can see now, it takes me to a new page. You see, I can change that to English. So this is the online form. Just fill your data, type of request, documents be attached, and then after everything, for example, if I click here now, take me to the next step. This is online form, which is gonna be, I think, is gonna be faster for you. Okay, so you can see I'm on the page now, so it's in English. Data, type of request, documents to be attached, what you want to recognize, declaration, choose payment method, payment, and there you go. So everything is online. Just follow the instruction and you're good to go. Now let's go back to the main page. So as you can see, you can apply in three different ways. Now another thing you have to pay attention is that the payment. So the cost, if your country is part of the country that have signed the Paris and or Lisbon and World Convention Treaty, then sorry, if your country has not signed in the Paris and or Lisbon and or World Convention Treaty, you gotta pay 125 euros for the application fee. However, if your country uh, signed this agreement, then you're gonna pay only 75 euros. How do you know country that are signatory to the Paris and or Lisbon or World Convention Treaty? Let me show you. How do you know? The list of countries that have signed the agreement is here. As you can see, the countries concerned by the mutual recognition of the diplomas are the following. So list in force in September 2024. So all these countries, if your country is here, then you're gonna pay 75 euros as your application fee for the recognition of your high school certificate. If your country is not here, then you're gonna pay 125 euros as the application fee. Let's go to the documents I need to upload. All right. So now, if you country, if you're from third world countries, from third country nation, if you're the third country national and you obtain your diploma outside Luxembourg, you come down here. All right. In addition to other requirements, you have to also enclose the following documents with your application. You can see a written request mentioning the reason for the submission of the application, a CV showing your educational background, date of birth and place of birth, copy of your valid identity card, for example, your international passport, travel documents, a copy of your diploma certificates, proof of payment of the fee, application fee, In addition to that, you must also attach, right? Attach. In addition to your diploma, you must also attach, you can see, a level B2 language certificate for Luxembourgish or French or German language certificate proficiency, or a proof that you have completed 3 years of study in one of the three languages mentioned before, or prove that the secondary school leaving examination was taken in Luxembourgish, French, or German. This language requirement is essential if you're applying from third countries, if you obtain your diploma outside Luxembourg, if you obtain your high school certificate outside Luxembourg, in addition to other documents. This is very, very important. So you have to fulfill this condition. I've made videos about this, but I want to show you now from the official page of the authority for you to see by yourself. I did not make the law. You can see it's right there in front of you. And also make sure that if your documents are not in Luxembourgish, um, in French, German, or English, you have to translate it to any of these languages. Okay? Processing time of the application usually between 2 and 6 weeks after the Ministry of Education, Children and Youth has received your complete application. Look at that, those words highlighted there, received your complete application. Make sure your application is complete, otherwise it's gonna slow the process. Okay, now if your application is incomplete, you will receive a letter asking you to submit the missing documents so that application can be examined. This might slow the process, so make sure you cross-check all your documents to ensure that everything is there before sending your application. And now, if you want to contact them for inquiries, or if you want to find out the address to post your documents, as you can see right here. I don't want this. I want to just look at the address. So you can see here, Ministry of Education, Children and Youth Department for the Recognition of Diplomas, 29 Rue Adringen, L1118, Luxembourg. All right, this is the postcode. The number is here, plus 352-247-85910. This is the email, and this is the web link. If you just click here to take you to their web link, okay? And this is the closing hour. Now it's closed because this is 8:54 p.m. 8:52 p.m. right here. Monday to Friday, 8 to 12, and then from 1 to 5, right? And that's pretty much what you need to know, all right? And then guys, so this is the, if you want to pay, this is the where you're gonna see all the information about applying for the recognition of your high school certificate for the purpose of bachelor's degree programs at the University of Luxembourg. You have to fulfill all these conditions and make sure you pay the application fee and also submit all the required documents. As you can see, cost from 75 to 125 euros depending on the case. If your country is a signatory to the Paris Lisbon Convention, then you're gonna pay 75 euros as application fee. Otherwise, you're gonna pay 125 euros as your application fee. So this is it. Applying for recognition of diploma for high school graduates. Okay, this is where you're gonna see everything you need to know about that process. I hope this will help you to understand this process. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link below this video so that you can just click there and take your time to read everything. There's a lot of information here, and I can't actually spend the whole time going through them one by one, section by section, but I think I've highlighted the most important thing here, and I think you can also read more by yourself in more detail so that you have more information and more understanding on how this process works. Okay, remember, if you understand the process, you can obviously do this by yourself. And then if you think you're not going to meet up this year, at least you have the information on how to do that. Then you can prepare yourself for the next academic year to start this process. Okay, so guys, remember the language requirement for this process: evidence of Luxembourgish, French, or German language proficiency. Read it thoroughly, and if you want to contact them, you can do so as well. This is their address, email, and phone number. I hope this will help you guys to have more understanding on how this process works, and perhaps that will help you to make your application successfully. Remember, you have the power to bend reality and create your own future. I wish you guys the very best. Stay focused and ignore the noise. Remember, you are the one that is responsible for your own future, and you have the power to bend reality and create your own future. Thank you for watching. My name is Noel. I am the Human Investor. See you soon.